Hi you guys! Today this video is going to be about eyeliner. I'm going to do two different looks. I'm going to do one eye with our liquid liner and I'm going to do the other eye with eyeshadow. So if you've never done your eyes with eyeshadow, you're missing out. It's kind of my favorite go-to and it's what I use most. We also have a really great liquid liner, but I'm lazy. And I kind of prefer the powder look just because I have kind of smaller eyes and I have hooded eyes. So you want to make sure if you do have hooded eyes, that just means that your eyelids kind of come down. Your top eyelids kind of come down and cover your lower eyelid. You want to make sure that your line is really thin, and I feel like I get a little bit more control with the brush because I can put on a little at a time, but it's just your preference. You don't have to do that. That's just what I like to do. So I'm gonna get started. Make sure my phone doesn't fall. Let's see, I'm gonna do this eye with the liquid liner. I'm gonna do the other eye with the powder. I'm going to use Shadow Palette 2, and I'll probably end up using the color Peppy because it's a very dark, almost black matte, and the color that I'm using here is Powerful. Again, about the same color. This one is like a grayish black, and the same with this. It's like a dark gray. I don't like to use black eyeliner. I tend to go for like the gunmetal, you know, any kind of dark gray colors just because I have blue eyes and I have a lighter skin tone. So let's get started. So I'm going to start with the liner. I'm going to make sure I don't make a mess because I need to like prep myself here. It has like a cute little felt tip. Okay. And what you can do is you can use one of these blending buds to kind of pull your eye taut, okay? I have a lot of extra skin, and if I just do it like this, I will never get it on straight. So what I like to do is I like to take a blending bud and use it so that I don't mess up the rest of my makeup. I already have the rest of my makeup done, so I want to make sure that I keep it nice. So I'm going to use my blending bud and I'm going to just pull my eye taut so that I can put it on, okay? I'm going to look in the mirror over here though. And again, this is kind of like a gunmetal gray. This stuff does not wipe off too, by the way. Here, I'm gonna put this on here. So if you do like liquid liner, this liquid liner is pretty amazing. I'm just kind of lazy. And it's not really just that I'm lazy, it's just you have to really get it on there nice and thin for, like I said, my hooded eyes. And I kind of like the look when I put my powder on from my shadow because I can blend it out. And that way if I put it on too much, I can just blend, you know? It's just whatever you prefer. We have really great pencils too. Okay, so that is the liner. And I put it on my hand so that I can show you once it dries that it doesn't move. So if you are used to liquid liners and they kind of move and smear, this one does not smear. Okay, so now I'm going to take my palette number 2. I'm going to do my other eye. And what you want to do is you want to take a nice brush, spray some of our toning spritz rose water in the cap. And I like to use this instead of like water, but you can use water if you wish. And I like to just get my brush wet. With any color that you do, even if you're using the eyeshadow, you know, to do your eyelids and you want a deeper color, if you wet your brushes before you get started, it's going to give you a more pigmented color. Okay, so I'm going to use Peppy. Make sure you don't have too much liquid on because I forgot just now to wipe it. because I was busy talking. I get distracted easily. Okay, so this is that color. I don't know if you can see it. I should have made it bigger. Anyways. Okay. Again, I'm going to use my blending bud. I like to go so close to my eyelashes like it's touching. Also for the reason of getting it on a lot thinner. I like to lean so I can get nice and stable. I can't just wing it, you know? Small little strokes, that's what I do. There's no hurry. I get it right in the eyelashes. Okay, so there's both. It's just what you prefer. It's just you can do whichever you prefer. What I like to do is come in underneath my bottom lid or bottom waterline. And I like to take it from the corner V, and I only go about 1/4 of the way. So maybe right before it hits my iris, that color goes right there. You can do the same thing with your liquid liner. So then what I like to do after I do that is I take a fluffy brush, and the benefit of doing a shadow is that you can kind of blend it out to be more smoky, just so that it's not harsh. That's just how I like it. See? It's just so whatever you prefer to do. And here's that color I did. I don't know, can you see it? I guess you can see it. Ignore this part. This is just me dabbing it off of my skin. So this is that liquid liner. I don't know if you can hear me rubbing it, but it doesn't move. I mean, obviously it comes off with soap and water, but so that's that. So that is eyeliner with shadow, eyeliner with liquid liner. So again, whatever you prefer, this is what I prefer, but you can do this as well. So multitasking with one palette, because today I did my shadow and my brows and my liner all with one palette. And if I wanted to, I can take shadow palette number 1 with the color Elated, and I can come in and I can highlight my cheekbones. So you can get a lot out of this little baby. Thanks guys for watching. See you later.